Is he here?
Hello.
I wish I could move.
You can probably hear my son next to me because he's, I think he was working on a YouTube video. Anyway,
this is epic. Okay.
can
What
we,
are we doing?
can I have the time now?
Well, can I have my time?
Okay, so yesterday we did a video on drawing a person who is out in the cold drinking warm fluids.
You know, like if.
Okay, this,
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm going to have to pause this or something. Carter?
Yeah?
I can't do it with you talking and everything.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's alright. I love you.
Yeah.
Okay, back to this. So this, what I thought I'd do today is show you one on nature, and which is one of my favorite things to do. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'll try to zoom in a little bit better today so that you can see things. So as you can see, the floor is number one here. And so obviously, since the color is still there, then that means there's still somewhere to color. Looks like right there. Okay. And let's zoom in a little more and see if we can find, oh, here we go. So we got some here. That worked out, and I think that's it. So we'll move on to the next one. By the way, in case you're wondering what I use to create the colors, I have this little pin here, and you may have seen me move it back and forth. And that's what I use. I just simply touch on the spot and the color appears. So we're going to move on to the second one. This one here is sort of a darkish brownish grayish color, I guess you could say. And it's mostly the rocks right now, so we'll just go ahead and do the rocks. I believe that's what they are, rocks. They look like rocks. And then of course we've got the side of the hill. Okay, and then we're going to move on to the next one here. And get that right there. The nature colors I really enjoy because they bring out the natural colors of whatever it is you're drawing. And I really enjoy doing nature. There's a lot of details in it sometimes, and that seems to, it can be a challenge sometimes, but for the most part it works out pretty well. And here we have a few more hills. We'll get that one there. And it looks like it's going to be a waterfall coming up with a rainbow, so that should be pretty nice. Be cool if that was like a double rainbow. I'm reminded of that old video of the kid or the guy seeing a double rainbow and getting all excited about that. I've seen double rainbows. I don't know if I've ever seen a triple rainbow. I was in Hawaii once and they had a lot of rainbows, and that was pretty cool. So we're going to blow this up a little bit, and we're going to look for another brown looking rock. I guess it is. Oh, there we go, right there. Alright. Any more? Yep, there's another one. Okay, and that completes the picture of that color. And we'll move on to the next one. Now sometimes, like I said yesterday, these colors, and there's a good example, that was just one cell that that got colored. So it can be a little tricky sometimes, but I totally encourage you to do this, especially if you just want to relax. If you don't want to do this, and feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I'll be doing this for the most part every day if I can. And you can just sit and relax and enjoy it. whatever you want to do. But just hit the subscribe button below and you can watch it as much as you want. I guess you can watch it even without subscribing, but they always say subscribe, so I'm going to say the same thing. Go ahead and subscribe. And in case you're wondering, if you didn't watch yesterday, this is from the coloring app called Happy Color. And I found out that you can get this app both on iPhone or the Apple App Store, whatever they call it, and also on Google or Android. And I know this because the program I'm using right now is on my Chromebook, which is all Google and supports Android. So this is basically an Android app that I'm using right now. I don't use it on my phone only because my fingers are kind of fat, as you can see, and it's just difficult for me to use it. My wife has used it on the iPhone quite a bit, actually, and she likes it there. So we're looking for another sort of a light brown, and then I think we've got it right there. There we go. And let's see if there's another one here. And right there. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then so we're going to look for a sort of an olive color now. And we're going to go right here. And we're going to go right here. And that's that for that. Next thing will be the next color. I'll blow this up a little more. And it looks like we got one there, one right there, one right there. And like I said, it's really keeps you focused and very mindful. It's like therapy, basically. I mean, it's like, you know, if you have like attention deficit disorder or some kind of ADD thing going on or whatever, OCD, I guess, I don't know. I would think that this would be very therapeutic for you. I've always thought that I had sort of ADD, but never was really diagnosed with that. But my mind can get scatterbrained sometimes. And this definitely keeps me right in the moment. And that's what you want. You want to stay in the moment. And yeah, there we go. That was just one color. See that? We're looking for the next one here. It's sort of a pale color. I have no clue what. Oh, it's a mushroom. Well, of course. That makes sense. That a mushroom would be that color. There's a lot of mushrooms here in the Northwest where I live. I've never gone mushroom picking, but I've heard that that's a lot of fun to do. And I forget the name of the mushrooms they have. They're edible, but I don't remember the name. Chantel or something like that. But anyway, some kind of mushroom. Having a little hard time finding the next one. Oh, right there. Duh. You would think I would know that one. And then no. So clouds. Yeah. Clouds that are same color as a mushroom. Sorry about the sun right here. It's beating into the window. But that's okay. I shouldn't apologize for the sun. There's some more hill stuff going on here. And that almost looks like a D right there. That's kind of strange, but let's see here. I'll get that one, and that one. And then we've got some little, I don't know what these are. Oh, apparently it is not anything. And let's see, and then right here we got that. Up here as well. At the top of the hill. Let's see what else we have here. And one right there. Just when you think you're finished, then there's more to do. That's one of the things about this type of art. You never know when you're finished. Let's see here. Still looking for that other color. And I think it's right there. Yeah, there we go. And let's look down here some more. Of course, I can always use a little hint light bulb up there at the top, which is right in here, upper right hand corner. And I think on this case I will. This will give me a little hint. See, there's right there, so that would have been difficult for me to find because it's sort of hidden. So I appreciate that they have that feature. Let me switch over to a different chair because the sun's coming in. It's bugging me. So forgive me while I move myself over here. Oh yeah, it's a little bit better. Although the sun's coming in right there too. But okay, so let's move on to the next one. And we'll do that one. That's a weird color. It's kind of got a blue in it. And we'll do that one too. Okay, so that was it for those. As you can see, it's coming along. We're getting there. We still got flowers and trees to do, and the waterfall with the water cascading down, and of course the rainbow up there. I'm assuming that's a rainbow. I don't know what else it could be. Alright, so now it looks like we're going to start getting into some yellow looking plants here or something. So let's start doing that. It's actually pretty, and sometimes when you first start doing this, and you're like, why would that be yellow? And then when you actually do it, it makes sense after a while. When it all starts to come together, it starts to make more sense as to why it's yellow or whatever color it may be. But sometimes the colors are just bizarre. And it's like, why would they choose that? But after you put it all together, it makes sense. Those look like little flower bulbs or something that are going to bloom. Maybe tulips. I don't know. Tulips are strange. They come out as a little bulb and then they just sort of like disappear, and then I don't know. And we'll get these little yellow flowers here, or whatever they may be. And it looks like there's going to be, oh, here's some more. We'll get those as well. I love how it starts coming together more and more. That almost looks like a cactus or something that's going to be coming up. I'm not really sure. So what I like to do a lot, okay, and there's the sun. Obviously that's yellow. A lot of times what I like to do is I like to bring it back out, zoom out, and look at the whole picture, see where I'm going, what's coming, and then I zoom in to get the actual color. So I hit the next one, and you can see there's a lot of green in here. So we're going to blow this up a little bit, zoom in, and start getting all that green. There we go. Some nice looking green coming around here. Alrighty. And then we're going up here to the trees. I like the light, bright green like that. That's really nice. We get this green here. And then we got some in the background here. Pull this out. There's some leaves. And let's see what else we have. Let's see. We've got some more here. So if you didn't catch my story yesterday, on my introduction, one of the things that I talked about is how I just got started on this about a month ago. And I'm pretty much addicted. I do it every day. It relaxes me. It helps me maintain focus. It's extremely mindful. It's probably one of the most mindful activities, I think, for me that I've done. Because you're always having to stay focused on what you need to do. There's no multitasking. So if you're a multitasker, you may actually like doing this because it sort of takes you away from that head of always having to do a bunch of things at one time, to doing just this. And that's not a bad thing. Very good for relaxation. There's that red looking D thing. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I guess we'll find out later. I'm sure it's not the letter D. It probably just came out that way. And we're back to the mushrooms. A red mushroom. I don't know if I've ever seen a red mushroom, but and then we got a little pink in here on the mushroom. There we are. Now the mushrooms are completed, but there's a whole lot more stuff to do, so we're not even close to being done yet. I think there's like 50 something colors in this. So we're going to go to another plant. And there's a lot of plant life in this picture. So we'll probably be spending a lot of time on different plants. Trees. Oh, it looks like there's a cactus coming along here. Just a little bit. Let's see if there's any more in the trees. Yeah, we got another one there. And you may hear my dog bark. He gets a little excited sometimes. His name's Gumbo. Okay, you're good. Go sit down. Alright. Okay, alright. So we got that done. And let's go on to the next one. A darker green this time. And this is interesting. Kind of goes into the cactus. And it's just the way the light is hitting on the cactus that one side looks darker than the other side. And that's what I love about this art, is there are so many details on this. I mean, you know, the way the sun is hitting the trees and brings out the different colors. And that's just the way it is in real life too. When you walk outside and you look at the trees and the flowers and the way the sun hits it, it'll be one color at one part of the day and then another color at another part of the day. So if nothing else, this allows you to appreciate nature even more, which I really do appreciate it. So many people take nature for granted, and they don't really stop and smell the roses, so to speak. They just sort of rush through life and try to get things done. They don't really stop and just take their time and look at things. And I think that doing this, if you decide to get into it and do it like once a day at least, it will really help you get more in tune with your outside world. And that's a good thing, especially today, because so many people are just stuck in their heads and stuck in the house and stuck on Facebook and stuck on Twitter and all the other social media apps, and they end up missing life. So I think it's good to do something that helps you remain mindful and then appreciate the world even more so. So it looks like we're getting the sky. And we're getting all the background, so there's a lot of little crooks and crannies where the sky is coming through, especially in the trees. And we want to make sure we got all of that. Now let's see here. Let's pull it out a little bit. Take a look, see what we need. Oh, there we are right there. Anything else? Must be some sky somewhere. Well, let's look real quick and see. Mr. Cheater will help us. Okay. And then we'll go one more place and look. And we're right there. I must be missing some other ones. I'm still seeing the color of the blue down at the bottom, number 21. So I'm still looking. And there we are. Right there. Oh, but there's more. And just when you think you're done, there's more. Well, that's what happens. Alright, so we go to the next one here. This is the base of the plant. Very dark green. I'll get that done there. And then we're going to go to a more of a yellowish color. Well, again, we're back in the yellow plant here. Looks like a lotus flower or something. Not sure. With different shades of yellow. I'll blow this up so you can see it even better. There we are. Good. And the next one here. Well, here we're back at the green plant. Is that a fern? I'm not sure what they call it, but I like the different greens on that. We're getting into the water now. That's really nice. And let's get some water over here. Put it right there. And it just gets better and better, doesn't it? It's looking really nice so far. Let's see here. Oh, I think we saw right here. That's those tulip or whatever they are. They might be little mushrooms coming up. I'm not sure what they are. Maybe you can write in the comments below what you think those little things are. I like to hear your comments, or read your comments actually. I'd like to see what you think about all this too. So subscribe and just let me know what you think about this so far. Okay, there we are. And on the next one here, see, like I said, there's a lot of details, so you have to really look. Unlike yesterday, that was a fairly simple. So this is those little things that I'm wondering what they are. I'm not sure if they're mushrooms, but anyway, maybe you can tell me what they are. So we'll just tap on these, bring out the color. Let's blow it up a little bit here. Okay. Alright, so we're actually done 31 colors so far, believe it or not. This is a dark green on those. Again, it gets, when you start getting plants, a lot of them look alike, it's more difficult to find where the colors are. But that's the challenge, and that's the good thing about this, is just, and that's the mindfulness of it. It's not something you can just hurry through. I guess you could, but then would you really be getting what you need to get out of this if you just sort of run through it? To me, I would not be able to do that. So I like to hunt and peck, and that is the best part of this, I find. I'd love to know what you think too, especially if you already have. If you're already doing this, I'm interested to know what your take is on all this. Does it help you? And all that. So, especially if you're sort of a nervous, anxious person, has it helped calm your nerves? And for myself, it definitely has. I fall in that category of being a little bit anxious sometimes, and nervous. I'm not so much nervous, but I get a little anxious about things, and it's definitely helped settle me down. And I think we are looking for a darker green somewhere. Let's see here. Oh, okay, there we are. So, it's still coming together very well. Just had to move positions a little bit. And here's some leaves, dark green. Okay. And the stems are also dark green. Let's see here. What do you think, Carter? Carter's looking over my shoulder.
It looks good.
Thank you. That's my son, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. We've got a purple in here somewhere. Let's see where that was. Oh, here we go. Okay. More colors. Different shades of different colors. The clicking on the floor you hear is my dog's, or our dog's, paws. He probably needs his toenails clipped. Let's see here. Alrighty. And, yeah, this is one of those that almost every color's different on a number scale for just one or two things. And so that makes it go a little slower than yesterday. But that's not a bad thing. That's actually a pretty good thing. Like I said, we need to slow down as a society and stop and smell the roses. This is really nice too as we get into that. Get that one there. We're already up to 46 colors. Isn't that amazing? And we've done that much already. But we have. And now we're getting into some interesting looking sort of a crimson red, I think it is. And a little bit more on these flowers. Okay. And a little bit more here. That's looking great. Let's see here. Let's bring it out a little bit. You can see where we're at. So it's pretty amazing. Ah, first color of the rainbow. Wow. That's really nice. And then we're going to get the tree. Looks like there's, oh, okay, there we go, right there. Alrighty. It's coming along even better. That little thing right there. That's just like a little flower or something there. Alrighty, back to the plant. I love how on the rocks the plants just sort of grow out of the rocks. Isn't that amazing? They just sort of just grow right out of the rock. Nature is just really blows my mind. You can have an old tire on the road somewhere and you'll have a plant growing out of it. Let's blow this up a little bit here so we can see that better. Kind of a orangey looking color. Okay. Now we'll get this one. We're already at 55 colors already. Let's see, we got a sort of a blue looking color here. Oh, okay, it looks like water. Okay. And let's finish these up. Up to 59 colors. Okay, here we go. Little water drops right here. Kind of reminds me when I go see Multnomah Falls. I live right outside of Oregon, so I have access to the most beautiful falls I've ever seen in my life. If you ever come to Portland, make sure you see Multnomah Falls. It's a sight to behold. It really, really is. Okay, a little flower there. And I'm going to take care of this. The tree trunks. Another little flower. Another little flower. Another part of the rainbow. Let's see where we're at here. Okay. Let's blow this up a little bit. That's a really pretty green. I think green's my favorite color. I particularly like that one. There's a blue and a rainbow. So we got the rainbow done, and it's definitely the colors it should be: the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, a darker blue, and then a violet or purple. Really nice. And we got the trees. 70 colors. And that's it. There is our completed picture. Very pretty. Rainbow with waterfalls, all the different plants and little rocks, trees, clouds, sun. Beautiful. Well, thank you very much for watching today. Again, to subscribe at the bottom. If you have any comments you'd like to leave, do that as well. And I will see you next time.